In this era, planting rice in a single acre could earn you a meal, and feeding horses for the wealthy meant you could sleep in the stables. Jack had lost both of his parents, so he helped villagers with chores to survive. His kind personality made him well liked. During the day he worked hard, and at night he weaved straw sandals under the dim moonlight. In just a day or two he could make 1 cent, which the old shop lady could sell for 2. Jack never gave up, even when he couldn't find customers. The shop lady introduced him to a job, pulling a rickshaw, under the scorching sun. Though Jack was thin, he worked even harder than grown men. The kind rickshaw owner gave him 15 cents. It was the most money Jack had ever earned, and his first time entering the city. He wandered through the streets, excited. That night, the market was glowing with lights. Jack saw kerosene lamps for the first time. He couldn't take his eyes off them. For the first time, he felt the meaning of civilization. The lights at the market thrilled him, and Jack's thinking was sharper than most. He saw a business opportunity. Each lamp cost 1 yuan. Even at wholesale prices, he didn't have enough money. Jack pleaded with the shop owner to sell him one. He wanted to bring light to his village. The shop owner saw Jack's determination, and it reminded him of his younger self. He was moved by Jack, and agreed to sell it. But Jack would have to pay the rest later. The shop owner told him to run his business well. Jack placed the lamp in the old woman's shop to sell, and said he was now an oil lamp merchant. But the old woman thought he was just playing around. Jack didn't back down. He brought straw sandals to the shop at dusk. When the old woman couldn't find money in the dark, Jack lit the oil lamp. She was shocked, and realized how important it was. Just as Jack had predicted, everyone rushed to buy lamps. Some even placed orders in advance. That day Jack was overjoyed. He ran into the city, and bought 3 more lamps. He didn't even rest. He rushed back to the village. All along the way he promoted the oil lamps. More and more people began buying them. Jack started with just a shoulder pole, then upgraded to pulling a cart. He traveled far and wide, bringing his lamps to many places. During this time, Jack earned a lot of money. The girl he liked asked him to teach her to read. It was a perfect opportunity, but Jack held the book upside down. He mumbled a few words and left quickly, realizing how much he still had to learn. He found the village chief, the only literate man around, and asked him to teach reading and writing. From that day on, Jack always had a book in his hand. His relationship with Mary grew closer. After some time, Jack, once an orphan, finally had a home. His son and daughter were born and raised. Though his responsibilities kept growing, Jack felt truly happy, until one day, when he went to the city to restock. He saw something strange hanging in a restaurant. He asked the owner's wife what it was. She didn't answer, but nearby, an oil lamp sat covered in dust. Jack felt disappointed. Then the electric lamp overhead lit up. Jack was stunned. The owner's wife explained it was called an electric light, brought from far away. Just a piece of glass, yet it lit the entire restaurant. Now the streets were no longer lit by oil lamps. Jack realized the times had changed. He didn't dare tell the villagers, because once the village got electricity, his business would be over. When the chief proposed bringing electricity to the village, Jack lied and said it was dangerous, but he couldn't stop the march of time alone. In the end, the entire village approved the plan. That night Jack was heartbroken. He kept remembering the moment that electric light lit up. What he once thought of as progress was now obsolete. He had spent half his life working toward this, and now it all felt meaningless. Then he remembered the looks in the villagers' eyes. He thought of the village chief standing in the shop, and a new idea came to him. Jack carried something and headed to the chief's house. He wanted to stage an accident, and blame it on the new electricity. But the flint wouldn't spark. Jack regretted not bringing matches. Old tools like this were completely useless when it mattered. Jack repeated the